さあ、案外ロードが長いのかな。いや、でもそうでもないか。ウォッチドックスレジョン、レギオンか。レギオン。これどんなゲームかあんまり調べてないな。これも1と2がやってて、今回は主人公が一人じゃないというか、誰でも主人公になれるっていう作品みたいなんですけども、いやー、結構実は楽しみにしてて、これずっと。今日から俺もレジスタンスですよ。さあ、ちょっと死んだら最後モードっていうのだけちょっと気になってはいたんですけども、ちょっと怖かったんでオンにするのはやめときました。さあ、ロード終わるかな。はい、行きましょう。お、指ソフトの。
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
なんだ。これまた実際のロンドンモデルにしてんだろうね。
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
このおっさん何なんだ。
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
もしかして指輪ソフトプレゼンツ、この人も
I'm in.
デッドセックなの。
Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
バグリーは AI なの。おっと、これ始まる操作。あ、始まった。ちょっとコメント、どうせ誰も来ないどうせ誰も来ないからコメント消しておこうか。これか。はい、行きましょう。疑似の手数共有調査しよう。おっと、陽動って何。あー、まあそうか。そうだよね。こんなおっさんが普通にテイクダウンする。
more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet,
ミニマップみたい
If
なの
they
はない
don't
の
shoot
か。
me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
ああ、壁か。さて、右からめっちゃ音するけど。なるほどね。降りていいのかな、普通に。よいしょ。あ、なんかここあれだな。よいしょ。議事堂に対する距離って、閉鎖リンクが表示されてお分かりです。これは開けられないと。なのでこういってあっちに行けば、操作パネルというかそういうのがあるから開けられるけれども、人がいると。人は一人だけか、これ。お、女性？トラップ設置。なんだトラップって。爆破注意力トラップ設置。ああ、はいはいはい。こういうのも使えると。 まあやっちゃったんでいいです。上に行くにはまだまだ。あいつ携帯持ってねえのか。カチッと押すともういきなり起爆するんだね。長押しでどうするか決められて。多分な、陽動も何もいらないもん。だ陽動はあれかな、もうこういうぶん殴ったりせずにもうやっちゃえと。やっちゃえ、なんて言うんだろう、ぶん殴ったりとかせずこうスルーするときに使うんだろうね。解除。
They've got loads of dead set gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
あ、もうこれで解除
I
され
don't
た
know.
のか。
But someone wants to make it look like DeadSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
これは、あ、これもトラップか。
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
結構どこかの会社のね、お偉いさんみたいな人ですけど、
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator,
快
Bagley?
適がいるな。
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
庶民院に到達しよう。どういうことかわからんけど、まあいきなりなんだハイジャックって。あ、監視カメラか。なるほどね。あ、ちゃんとモザイクがかかってるね。注意引く、ズーム終了、注意を引いてみるか。このカメラに注意引かれたから、おっとっとっとっと。まあさすがにチュートリアルそこまで本気を入れなくてもいける。目いいね。
Not if you get to that detonator first.
まあこのまま行っちゃいます。大丈夫よね。めっちゃ一人来てるけど、この奥行けば問題ないでしょう。これはもう手動か。開かない。おう。あ、また後ろ来てる。
Right in the House of Commons.
庶民の違い
Whoever these men in
爆
black
発
are,
物
have got
がある
brass
んだ。
bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
おっと。起爆装置を解除しろ。これかな。これだ。
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake.
Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
なんだ。warning。
Company at our back door. Shit. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
ほう。
Fuck.
お マスクをかぶりましたね。これで戦い11戦始まると。死にはしないのか。
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
バレてんな。あ、ヘッドショットじゃないの。だ。いや、いっぱい敵来るなこれ。兵士ワンパンか。さあ、あと 10%。 女性か。あ、三角リロードか。俺四角めっちゃ連打してたわ。いやー、めっちゃやりやすいね。オートエイムだから。
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
また三角。あれ、あ、三角インタラクトね。めっちゃ間違える。四角押しちゃうな、どうしても。
Three slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
両方切ったぞ。いいの。
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
None?
Screen, Bagley.
You know, we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down.
Oh!
Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
R2 でだし、もう結構操作特殊だな。
Sabine, what's going on?
こんなんだっけ。
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
アサルトライフルとかあれば欲しいんだけ
I
ど、
need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops,
Oh, you don't need
locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
あれか。
Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
ああ、カメラで撮るのか。ごめん、全然話聞いてないけど。
Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes.
退職者どうなる？
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
うおお、それは聞いてないわ。まあそれそうだけどな。なんとなく予想はしてたからな。前線上げるか。俺入ってもいいよね。銃は拾えないと。 なんかね、アサルトライフルみたいなのがあればそっちの方が多分強いんだろうけど。 OK、 上に行きましょう。おお、派手なんがついてんな。すごいな。またおお、そんなことできんの。
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day.
Oh! 爆発してんのか。え、でもこの感じだと
It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Operations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of the news.
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply don't support any other story.
なるほどね。完全にデッドセックの、でもまあでっち上げたってことだろうね。証拠がないというか。
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I'll be saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson.
さあ、いきなり雲みたいなのが始まりましたけども、なんだタワー。あー、マップハックってこと。マップハックってかクリアにするってことかな。あー、
Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
なるほど。生き残りがいたと。あ、それ選ぶんだ。あはは。なんかある、いろいろあるんだね。ボードゲームデザイナー、CTOS ドローン、ドローン招集、能力があったり武器を持ってたりってことですよね、これ。アルビオンとの確執、追加組織ダメージ、組織ダメージ、何それ。パールレンチ弱そうだな。6ギガデータプラン、ゴーストライターなのこの人は。個人用バイク、エンターテイナー、個人用スポーツ車両、ハッキングのクールダウン減少、プログラマー。なんかどれがいいんだろうな。でも MP5 でねぶっ放すのもいいと思うけど、火ダメージ減少とかもあるしね。でも多分ハッキングクールダウンかファストダウンロードどっちか持っとくといいんじゃないかなと思うんで、この人にします。レジスタンスへようこそ。ルークグエニャがあなたのデッドセックチームの最初のメンバーとなります。新メンバーを採用して引き続きチームを拡大させましょう。なるほど。一度崩壊したけれども、再び立て直すと。いや、すごいなんか特殊だよね。主人公キャラメイクとかね、そういうのするならわかるんですけど。うわ、普通に飛んでるな。何？悪いことしてないのに隠れる。余計怪しい。メンバーっていうことで顔割れてるってことなのかな。すんげえ音楽流れてるけど、確かになんか聞いてそうな感じする。
If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
Auto drive now enabled.
オートドライブとかあんの？すげえ。これ楽だな。なんかこう到着までスマホ。
Auto drive now disabled.
あれ？これで目的地設定とかすればいいのかな。あ、マップ分かってるとこまでなのか。追跡目的地に設定。 全然動かへんけど。オートドライブ。
Auto drive now disabled.
すげえ曲がりやすいな。ぶっ飛ばしていきましょうよ。ごめん。俺下手なんだ運転。車止めを上げたりもできると。すごい UI だな。UI っていうのかな、こういうの。なんかこっちに行ってくださいっていうやつなんだけど。あ、くっついたね。何があってもそっちから出るんだ。そうだよな。入り口を見つけろ。早速ハックはできるが、しても意味があるのかな。セーフハウスだから別にこう自分のお家みたいなもんだもんね。ここから入れるんじゃないの？あ、入れたわ。
I downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Smart move having redundant systems like that. Can't trust anyone, right?
はいはいはいはい、あったね、こういうのも。鍵かかってるからなんかしなきゃいけないんだよね。こうしたら解除できて、これはこうすればいいかな。あ、で解除か。
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
っていう。
This is what you wanted, mate. Get to it.
そういう風になったんや。さて。
Sabine! Right, where's the fucking light switch?
始まるわけですね。デッドセクとしてのレジスタンスとしてのね活動が。電源入れるか。あれ？え？なんで？あ、いたいたいた。
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa, whoa, it's all right. I'm supposed to be here. Authorization code. Sabine sent me?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley. DedSec's definitely not stolen. I'm the advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine?
あ、もう何も考えず拾っちゃった。フロッピーディスク。
I mean, catch up on what I missed.
異物獲得。バグリサーバーを起動させろ。なんかあったね。
Hello and welcome.
ああ、なるほど。音声データなんだあれは。バグリのサーバー起動させますか。 AI とは思えないけどすごいな。マスクがある。マスクワードローブ。
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Sounds like a proper conspiracy, Bagley. Who was really behind the bombings then?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
なんか女性みたいな輪郭してたけどね、ゼロで。さて、インタラクト。大げさやな、なんか。
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck, that's mental. You were lucky to get out alive.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah. About that. I'm guessing that if I join up, that kind of attention extends to me, right? Christ, Sabine, it's fucking risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say, Amir. Say what the hell. Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
テックポイント。至るところに見つかる。習得してテクノロジーアップグレードを購入しよう。ガジェット&ウェポン。テクノロジーメニューからテクノロジーを購入して、ガジェット、武器、ハッキングなどを手に入れてアップグレードしよう。了解。なるほどね。あ、ポイントで買えると。ポイントみたいなもので。追跡ドローンハックとか持っておきたいよね。もう持ってて、あ、レベルを上げられるのか。新しいガジェット購入しようって書かれてるな。どっちかを購入しろってこと？こっちにしとくか、一応ね。新メニューで新しいガジェットを工作員に装備しよう。あーはー。
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
この中にマスクがあると。購入？そういうマスクなの？あれ？マスク。え？これがあれかな、特典かな。購入特典。これにしとこう。これがいいわ。服装も好きに変えられるんだね。まあ持ってないから。
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact. Not to mention a champion amateur boxer.
確 武力行使っていうのはあんま良くないしな。おっ
Let's
と
start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
いきなり出てきた女性いきなりぶん殴っちゃったけど大丈夫これ。
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point.
ガードをしている敵に対してよね。
Nice one. Nice one.
無理やりや。まあ、三角で防御を崩せると。だからガードを四角で一回殴っていてガードされたら、おスローになってくれるんだ。やべやべやべ、やりすぎてるやりすぎてる。あ、音がしてるね。フィーンって。ほっ。
Yes. Nice.
こんなの人もうわっふっうらっ間違えた。難しいな案外。なんかこう危険マークが出るわけじゃないから。まあ、カウンターでゴリゴリやってそこまでやる必要ある？膝ついたんだから許してやれよ。いや、いくら強いとはいえ女性だよ相手は。はい。まあグワーっていう危険音が危険っていうかアラート音が鳴るんですね。それで回避しろと。
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent it.
オレンジのパイプを登って高所に到達できる。どういうこと？デッドセック。こんにちは。
So, which evil cabal are we taking on first?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
You mean Albion? Yeah, they definitely got that fascist thing going for them. Convince the people they're some kind of saviours, right?
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. One, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Sabine, we're gonna wake up this city.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
おお、なに近づいただけでそんな。アルビオンのプロパガンダを妨害しろ。オペレーションデータを入手しろと。いうことで、自分用にね、配信とかをしようかなと思ったんですけど、まあ後でね、見て、なんか、グラフィック綺麗だなとかそういうのを見るの好きなんですよね。自分で配信しておいて。なんですけど、まああんまりいらないような気がしてきたので、ちょっと配信切ります。